to the demonstration today. My name is Mandy and I am very excited to do a demonstration for everyone here today. It's lovely to have audience because Ikebana is become part of my passions and daily life. So I used to be a person that have no idea what names of the flower or plants. So I cue almost every plant that I grow in my gardens or backyard. But surprisingly, 3 years ago, I found Pat, who is my sensei, my Ikebana teachers. She's amazing. And somehow I just signed up to do a Ikebana class just for a lesson with her. It's just out of the blue because my sister, my older sister, she always interested in learning. And then she said, oh, there's a ladies that close, we close our place, and then why don't we try out a workshop at her place. And I was just a person that tagging along and learning and watching. And I didn't realize after that first lesson, this came the next one and the one after, and I ended up going through book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, and excitingly, I got my certificate as a teacher of Ikebana at the beginning of this year, and it's been a journey for me, and I think life is about journey. So learning is a journey. No matter what you learned, you just keep learning every day. Even just a title as a teacher, but I feel every day I'm learning as students. So throughout the year, you see, you slowly develop your signatures in the way that you do it. So, and after doing, it's funny how we started with Ikebana as a very basic, where we have to learn the structure, and then we moved to the freestyle, and then we're back to the very basic again. It's very tricky. I find it's very tricky from learning, you follow the rules, and then after that you move to freestyle, and then that's when everyone struggle. But then now we're back to the basic. Is Rosella. So and I'm gonna use Rosella and hibiscus in my arrangement. And look at this container. Oh, you can call it a bottle. But in Ikebana we call it a suban. Is that right? If I got it right in Japanese. And then this is a kanzen. So we use that to place and hold the material. So when you buy it, it's come with 2 parts. So it's a half moon and a full moon. So sometimes we don't use this most of the time. So this is just how to stabilize. Or sometimes we do an arrangement that have that got 2 position. That's when we use it. But today I'm only going to use this one. And later on we can top it up more after we finish the arrangement. So it can help to hold the water when we put in the material. Ikebana, we follow the rule with this is called shin in Ikebana. So that is a very main branch. So when we measure the length of the shin, we gonna cover. So normally it will be the height of the container over to the width, and then we add 3 and a quarter of here, so it has to be right of the here in the center right back. And the way we play the shin is you always have to make sure the face of the flowers and the leaf is facing up. So that's 15 degrees. And then next we, for the second brain is called soy. So soy is easy. We just measure is a 3/4 of the shin. So it is here. So that's so 45 degrees.
Does it go between the nails, or do the nails go into the?
It had to go in. So if you place it, it should be. So it should go in. I mean, in the middle. Sometimes, yeah. So normally I would play it straight, and then I will bend it to 45. And then the next one we call it hikai. So today I'm going to use hibiscus as a flower for hikai. So with hikai, we have to play it at 75 degrees. And from what I learned, so normally I would choose a branch that is more thinner in the shape. Seeing we have to bend it in 45 degrees. If you choose something too thick, it won't able to bend at the 45-degree angles. So with hikai would be either 2/3 or half of the soy. So in this case, I'm gonna cut it to here. It's gonna go to, and then it goes 75. So it's around here. It's like almost touching the edge of the container. So I don't want it to touch the flower. It's gonna trim it. I'm gonna do more trimming later. So it should be in a triangle. In a triangle shape. So shin behind was 15 degrees. Soy going forward to plant with 45 degrees. And then we got the hikais here with 75 degrees. And then after that, I'm gonna add in a focal flowers. So with focal flowers, it have to be looking at shin. So that's
So looking at shin.
shin,
Oh,
which
so
is at
it's-
the highest one.
Okay, so it's opposite.
Yes, it's opposites.
There's a focal flower comes straight forward. I think it's a bit long, Mandy. It should be half of soy.
Yeah, I should decide just 3/4.
Just looked a little bit long to me.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's right.
Yeah, that's better. So we've got soy here.
Yeah.
It's looking up as well. And then when you put your focal flower, it'll come straight forward.
So focal flowers. One more. Just for that. When we in the material, and then if you look at So what my teacher to give some space. So that's why the trimming at the end is very important. We need to make some space for the butterfly to fly in. So I'm gonna trim a little bit. And just make sure it's right behind chin and soles. So when you look at it, it's part of the sheen and soil.
Is that about the idea of the reflection of the water, or is it in the space around it?
The space and the reflection. Sometimes, depending on where it is, you get good reflections, but it's also the space.
So what did you call the bowl again?
Suba.
Yeah.
Suba.
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 S-U-I-B-A.